Hello, student. This is your last lecture for the chapter number 7. Okay, so in previous lecture we seen the many type of protection for the generator, and only one topic is remaining, and which is a miscellaneous protection for generators. So there are many type of fault which is very rarely occur in the generator. So this kind of fault is fall in this category. And protection, so first type of fault is the protection against the over voltage. Okay, so what is the reason for the over voltage, why over voltage is occur in the generator? So main reason of over voltage is because of transient over voltage due to lightning and the switching surge, or power frequency over voltage due to the defective voltage regulator. So when there is a presence of lightning, okay, so generator is generally mounted in the outside area sometime, and sometime within the building, but it is connected with the grid. Okay, so if any lightning is fall on the grid, then it will accumulate it to the generator, so it will create a over voltage. Okay, and sometimes the switching surges also creates the over voltage. Okay, so switching surges is like when if you set uh, down or set up the any big equipment, and in that condition we have a switching surge. Okay, sometimes power frequency also creates the over voltage. Okay, so protection against the transient high frequency or impulse over voltage due to the lightning and switching surge is provided by lightning arresters. Okay, so to protect stator conductor insulation of generator against the power frequency, over voltage relaying arrangement is provided, and over voltage relay is energized from a PT secondary and provided with a 2 units instantaneous unit tripping on a 25% steam or a 40 percent hydro over voltage, inverse time unit starting at 10% over voltage, and over voltage relay initially causes alarm, and if automatic voltage regulator does not restore the voltage to the normal value within the preset time, it trips the relay to shut down the generator. Okay, so when a load on generator is suddenly lost, there is an increase in a speed, and hence the voltage also increases. Okay, so in steam power station, it is impossible to bypass this steam before the speed reaches to a dangerous limit that can produce a over voltage. Okay, so when a load on generator is suddenly lost, there is an increase in a speed, and hence the voltage is increased. Okay, so uh, we have to taken care of that load on generator does not suddenly lost, because if this is happen, then it will create a problem. Okay, so in steam power station, it is impossible to bypass this steam before the speed reaches to a dangerous limit that can produce a over voltage. In steam power station, the automatic voltage regulator AVR controls the over voltage associated with the overspeed. Hence, the over voltage relays are not commonly used with the turbo generator. Okay, in hydropower station, it is not possible to stop or divert the water flow. So quickly to control the overspeed and hence the over voltage. Hence, over voltage relay are used with the hydro generator. So over voltage relay is only used for the hydro generator, not for the turbo generator, because in turbo generator or steam power station we have a control over the steam flow, but in hydro power station we don't have any control over the water flow. So we have to mount, or we have to install a over voltage relay at that place. So second type of miscellaneous fault is a protection against the overspeed. The main reason for of overspeed is either a load on generator suddenly lost due to the opening of circuit breaker, or a sudden tripping of long line originating from the power station. Speed governor immediately acts as a throttle the steam before any great increase in a speed take place for turbo generators. But for hydro generator, water flow cannot be stopped or deflected quickly, and hence the overspeed occurs. Okay, so over voltage relays with the 140% setting are provided for a hydro generator. So over voltage relays protect it from over voltage. Also, it protects from the overspeed. Okay, so the overspeed also creates a over voltage. Okay, so it is protected by the over voltage relay. Okay, so then third miscellaneous fault is protection against the motoring or a reverse power protection. Okay, so when prime mover or a turbine coupled with the generator fails in the power plant, the generator does not stop but runs as a synchronous motor, taking power from the bus. Okay, so there is no harm for the generator when it is run as a synchronous motor, but the reversal of power is harmful to prime mover, or we can say the turbine. Hence a reverse power protection is against the failure of prime mover of generator is required. Okay, so normal flow of power is from generator to bus, but if the input to the prime mover of the generator stops, the bus bar feeds the generator and make it run as a synchronous motor, and prime mover act as a load on the motor and power is reversed. So we have to taken care of this reverse power, otherwise it will create a hazardous situation for us. Okay, so when steam supply is cut off and its generator run as a motor, a steam turbine act as a pump and steam is trapped. Hence the turbine blades get overheated due to the windage, and heat causes by turbulence of trapped steam damages the turbine blades. Okay, so when water supply is cut off and its generator run as a motor, bubbles are formed causing a cultivation in the turbine, and force generated by cultivation cavitation damages the turbine blades. Reverse power relay is basically an directional relay with the leading maximum torque angle, because the generator runs as a over excited synchronous motor when prime mover is fail. Okay, so we use the directional relay to protect the generator from the reverse power. Reverse power relays are set to operate with added time delay when forward power reduces below. Small steam turbine 3% of rated power, large steam turbine is 0.5% of rated power, and hydro turbine is rated for 3% rated power, and gas turbine is rated for 10% rated power. So this is how we set the reverse power relays set to operate the added time delays. Okay, so uh, now we have a protection against the vibration. So in previous lecture I said that the vibration is caused a serious problem for a Bocuse relay, so we have to protect it from. So main cause of vibration is a unbalanced data current, rotor earth fault, or a mechanical failure. Protection against the unbalanced stator current and rotor earth fault minimize the vibration. Vibration detector is mounted rigidly on one of the bearing pedals of the horizontal shaft or on the upper guide bearing of the vertical shaft, which sounds an alarm when vibration crosses the preset limit. Okay, so we provide this vibration setting. We use the vibrator detector. Okay, so it is mounted rigidly on the one of the bearing pedals of the horizontal shaft. So whenever any vibration is present in the system, then it will create a alarm, or sometimes it open the relay also. Okay, so protection against the pole slipping. Now, what is a pole slipping? The main cause of loss of synchronism or a pole slipping is the excessive load, fault in a power system, or insufficient field excitation. So, what is the pole slipping? Pole slipping is a loss of synchronism. Okay, so whenever the loss of synchronism is occur, an excessive load is fault in a power system and insufficient field excitation is occur. When the generator runs at the full load, it operates at some load angle, uh, and again load increases abruptly, and generator slows down if generator works within its transient stability limit, the rotor of generator regains the synchronism at a new load angle. But if the poles of generator have slipped with respect to the synchronous speed beyond the transient limit, the generator continue to slow down and stability lost. Okay, so generator needs to be protected against the pole slipping because it becomes the cause of danger to the whole power system. If such a generator is not isolated from the infinite bus, a cascade tripping of many or all the generators of the system occurs. Okay, so the generator, the pole of which have slipped beyond the stability limit cannot regain the synchronism, and hence it required to be tripped completely. Okay, so the relay is two input relay fed from CT and PT, and that measures the impedance when synchronism is lost and trips the circuit breaker to isolate the generator. So this is the protection for the loss of synchronism. Okay, so whenever you ask in exam that write or explain the protection against the loss of synchronism or protection against the pole slipping, it is a similar concept. Okay, so don't confuse it. So this is end of your chapter 7, which is protection of generator. So it is a very small chapter because we have some kind of protection, and we only learn for your subject. We only have to learn the theories and how to protect the our generator from the uh, from the different kind of faults. Okay, so in this lecture we studied the miscellaneous fault. In miscellaneous fault we study the protection against over voltage, protection against the overspeed, protection against motoring, and protection against the vibration. In last we studied the protection against the pole slipping, or we can say the protection against the loss of synchronism. Okay, so if you have any doubt in this particular chapter, then you can comment it down in comment box. Thank you.